Hello and welcome to Feel Good Fridays with Pastor Kristin on this cloudy, foggy day in October. Good to be with you today and just to share a few thoughts. If you live in the Madison area, you know that it has been a couple of rough weeks, emotional weeks, with the loss of 4 young people in our community. One young girl who was accidentally shot and killed by her brother, who was only 11, and then 3 high school seniors who lost their life in a car accident. And so it's been hard. It's been a lot of asking why, a lot of just being sad over the tragedies. For me, it has brought up a lot of memories of losing a couple of teenage boys who were especially important to me. One being my brother, another being a young man who was in youth group when I was a youth director. And so a lot of those memories have been coming back this week as I have been talking to folks and processing the deaths of these 4 young people in our community. And so I think a lot of what I have been thinking about is just this idea that some days when there's so much grief and so it's so hard to understand, we are asking a lot of whys. In those days, it's important to take things one step at a time, to remember that we have a loving God who is with us and walks with us during those challenging times, who supports us and loves us, even when we are asking those questions of why, and maybe even being angry at God for these things that we don't understand. And so I will be honest that I tried a couple of songs out of our hymnal, but they were not songs that I was going to be able to play and sing on my ukulele. But there are some great songs in our hymnal, some laments for times just like this. I wish I would have thought of that. Let me see. Excuse me for a moment. Now I'm probably not going to be able to actually find this particular song as quickly as I want to, but there is one that I read yesterday that I thought the words were especially powerful for such a time as this. So if I can find it, yes. So this is hymn number 704 from our Evangelical Lutheran worship. It's called When the Pain of the World Surrounds Us. And I just want to share these lyrics with you because I thought they were really powerful. When pain of the world surrounds us with darkness and despair, when searching just confounds us with false hopes everywhere, when lives are starved for meaning and destiny is bare, we are called to follow Jesus and let God's healing flow through us. We see with fear and trembling our aching world in need, confessing to each other our wastefulness and greed. May we with steadfast caring the hungry children feed. We are called to follow Jesus and let God's justice flow through us. The church is a holy vessel. The living waters fill to nourish all the people, God's purpose to fulfill. May we, with humble courage, be open to God's will. We are called to follow Jesus and let God's Spirit flow through us. We praise you for our journey and your abundant grace, your saving word that guided a struggling human race. O God, with all creation, your future we embrace. We are called to follow Jesus and let God's changes flow through us. I think there is so much pain. I mean, I'm talking about these things that have happened here in Madison, in the Madison area in the last couple of weeks. But we also have an announcement that we've had in our bulletin or in our weekly announcements lately about the pain of the whole world, from hurricanes and earthquakes and fires and volcanoes. I mean, so many things that are happening in this world, that pain can be overwhelming. And so a reminder for all of us, that we can take things one step at a time. And that had led me to a camp song that I can sing and play, that I want to share with you, because especially during these times, it can be hard to think about praising God, because we have so many questions and might be dealing with some anger and a million other things. And so taking this time to remember that God is with us, and to find some time to pray and praise, knowing that God is leading us step by step, because some days that's all that we can handle is one step at a time. So a reminder for all of us, that step by step, God is leading us and helping us to follow, helping us to take that next step in our day. I also wanted to share a little scripture with you from Psalm 63 that I think goes well with this song, but also a reminder for you as we might feel like we are a bit dry and weary these days in the midst of all of this grief. Psalm 63 verses 1 through 8. O God, you are my God. I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water. So I have looked upon you in the sanctuary, beholding your power and glory, because your steadfast love is better than life. My lips will praise you. So I will bless you as long as I live. I will lift up my hands and call on your name. My soul is satisfied with a rich feast, and my mouth praises you with joyful lips. When I think of you on my bed and meditate on you in the watches of the night. For you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings I sing for joy. My soul clings to you. Your right hand upholds me. And so in the midst of this week, whether you knew any of those 4 young people from our community, or are just feeling the weight of that grief just by being a part of this community and hearing about it on the news. We do keep their families and friends in our prayers, but also trust that we are embraced by our loving God, who is leading us and guiding us and walking with us step by step, who is holding us up even in the midst of these days when we may not be feeling so strong. I hope that you all have a great weekend, that you are able to celebrate the lives of these young people, even as they are commended to God this weekend in their services. Know that God is with you, holding you up, giving you strength, and know that I am praying for you as well. I hope to see you at worship on Sunday. If you are in the Madison area, at All Saints, we will be back in the sanctuary this Sunday at 9 o'clock. One service at 9 this Sunday. Next Sunday, we'll be switching that up on you again. But this Sunday, 9 o'clock in the sanctuary, masks required due to the emergency order from public health. So we'll see you on Sunday inside, and if not there, here online on Facebook at 9 and YouTube by 10:45. Have a great day, everybody. God loves you. So do I.